focus so I can. All right, out of the tunnel again. Can you imagine traversing this? It's not easy. I mean, I don't know how you would traverse this in the mountains. It's not easy at all. I mean, horses couldn't make it. Your wagon trains couldn't make it. I mean, so that was a huge stalagmite or whatever the heck it was. Can you imagine how many caves? Well, we already talked about caves, but natural caves are in this area. If any of you like to go spelunking, I'm sure that there's a lot of spelunking in this area. And when we stop at the towns, I will be getting off. We're going to look at some old west towns. I'm sure we're going to be going hitting some of those. So I will get off so we can see some of those. Again, we're in a tunnel. The train is now feeling like it's stopped. Well, it's going like 2 miles per hour. So again, this is not a train to take if you want to make time. This is a train to take only if you want to look at scenery. If you don't mind sheer rock cliffs. And this is probably one of the most dangerous train rides in the United States of America, I would have to say as well. Just due to where we're at. I mean, if we'd be going over this. Look how steep this is. Okay, that's how steep we are up right now. So, one bad thing with the tracks, and guess what? You're saying hi to Jesus, and if you don't know who Jesus is, I'd suggest you knowing Jesus before you get on this train. Because there was a mudslide that happened in Newark, New Jersey that caused this entire trip. Look at that. Look at how steep up we are. Look at that river. That's insane. Look at how steep that is. We are in another tunnel. Gotta love the tunnels. Okay, we are back. Okay, we're about to go. Okay, we're about to see the Colorado River, and he says most of all the scenery now switches to the side that we've been sitting on. So everything changes. So now now I don't have to hold it. Now here we go. This is beautiful. Check out that's gorgeous right there. Check that out. That's insane. That is absolutely okay. This is going to be. Look at that. This looks really, really nice. So, look at that old West town right there. I don't know what the heck that was. That dirt road right there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a rail pass next year. I'm just going to travel the rails. So we're going to be doing a lot of this together. I mean, a lot of people prefer flying, but you can't see this scenery flying. I'm sorry. There's no way you can see this scenery flying. I mean, the water is so fresh here, you could probably drink right out of it. Just imagine this place before the railroad. I mean, before the rail tracks. How wild and desolate this is. I mean, you know, if you ever play Red Dead Redemption 2, which is just like an amazing game, it reminds me of that. It's that wild. I would suggest if you do Amtrak that you do take a sweater along, or you take a little jacket along. They try to keep every cabin in here quite cold. They say you can control the temperature of the cabin in your cabin, but you really can't, because it controls the entire train car. So you don't want to make other people uncomfortable. If you're hot, they'll turn up the AC and it affects everybody. So I wouldn't suggest doing that. And this is just through my own personal experience and also through other people that have been on Amtrak. But again, this is like you're taking the train virtually with me, because you're seeing the exact same scenery that you'd be seeing if you actually were on the train. Yeah, see? And again, do not bring anything in the federal station with you, because they do have sniffing dogs, and if you want to turn your trip, which would have been good, into a very bad trip, those dogs will detect whatever you have and make your life miserable. So do not bring anything on federal property. It's not worth the risk. I didn't even have anything on me yesterday, and I had a dog sniff me out, and I don't know if he smelled residue, because weed is prevalent everywhere today, and that's maybe what he smelled. So, but I was good to go, because I'm not stupid enough to bring anything illegal on federal property. And the Metropolitan Lounge, I will show you the Metropolitan Lounge too in my YouTube video. That is very, very nice. It's first class all the way. They've got free drinks, free food. They've got a bar in there where you can get alcoholic beverages, TV, place to charge your phone and everything like that, and and they also have they also have outlets in every room too, so on the train and also on the coach. And I was sitting on coach in Chicago, and I was only on there for like a brief second. I mean, when I was in Boston, and you got a ton of leg room. So coach is not that bad way to travel either, if you don't mind meeting people, and if you don't mind, you've got plenty of leg room where you can stretch out, and they make it very convenient for you. But again, yeah, so really, they're doing some fishing down there. I wonder what they're catching. you can see because of the sun and everything, kind of makes it kind of hard to. I hope this isn't getting on video, but because that sun is hitting through that window, and you know, like I said, you definitely want to wear a pair of sunglasses when you're on this trip, because the sun is quite intense during this time of day, which I think it's even in the morning. I'm not sure. We're going through, I believe, our last tunnel. Oh, right down there you can see the river. That's, oh, there it is. Look at that fresh water coming right down the mountain. Now, I live in Maine, but you know, Maine, we don't have, you know, it's wild in Maine, don't get me wrong, but we don't have the rock, we don't have it like this. It's gorgeous, but this is just scenery that you won't see anywhere else. Because they don't even have a train in Maine. They don't even have they have no Amtrak train in Maine, so you have to pick it up in Boston, so it doesn't even go further up north than Boston. I don't know, maybe trains in Alaska you got this kind of scenery, I'm not sure, but in the United States, without going to Alaska, this is the best train ride available for scenery. And if you disagree, you're, you know, I haven't been on any others, so I can't really say. I'm just saying what I'm told and what I'm seeing, because the Southwest Chief goes through the desert. It doesn't go through the Rockies. But I will be taking other trains. I'm going to take the Empire, and I hear that's beautiful too, because it's going to go all the way up to the West Coast. And I can't do this live showing you guys because the internet coverage right now is going to be very spotty. I doubt I even have internet coverage. Wi-Fi. I might, I don't know, I haven't checked on it. I'm still getting some messages, but it wouldn't be good enough to broadcast. I might be the only person on YouTube that's ever done a complete train ride like this before, holding a camera. I don't know how much longer it's going to last. Well, I'm going to hold the camera up forever. How long this scenery lasts, you know, so. And from where I'm at, it's very hard to hear the conductor. So I'm going to see if he has a speaker system. I don't know. He probably not. Because he probably doesn't want to disturb everybody else on the train. But this is beautiful country. And I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad who are probably going to watch this. They're unable to travel Amtrak. They did do an out west trip once by car, and they said it was gorgeous. I'm going to have to do that too. Believe me, I'm going to travel all over the country. So this is a shout out to them. This is a shout out to my Aunt Kathy as well, and anyone else that I know who's going to watch this. And again, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe and tell your friends about this. just because, you know, people can't virtually travel anymore. I mean, people can't travel that much, you know, if you're elderly or if you're impaired or you don't have the money, because this isn't a very, you know, a lot of people, or the time. But I have the time. Fortunately, now I have the funds, and I can be the lone traveler. And as you know, my nickname is the Lone Wolf. So, how my wolves out there in this country that I haven't seen yet, in this land? Hi, wolves. I wish I could see a timber wolf. I'd love to see a timber wolf like on the side of the track, a live one. I'd love to see a pack of wolves. Wild wolves, they're nothing but magnificent creatures. Or even a grizzly bear. That'd be awesome to see a grizzly bear. You know, at night they come down to drink that water. And then if we're really, really lucky, we see Bigfoot and become really, really rich. Nah, it would just be exciting to see Bigfoot. Missouri Bigfoot. Oh, they have no locks on your sleeper cars, only from the inside, of course. And there's no place to lock your belongings. So be careful what you bring. Always keep an eye on it, you know, as well. They do have a closet that you can stow your stuff in, but it's not lockable. Yeah, and again, if you were on the train, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. Yes, you might be getting some glare from the sunlight, but again, it's on my window, so that's what I'm seeing. So you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. The only way not to get that glare is to be outside of the train, unfortunately. So again, I'm going to upload this video to my YouTube channel, and you know, it's going to be great. I'm not editing it, I'm not doing anything. It's just going to be a raw video, so forgive any mistakes that are on here or what have you. You can fast forward some of the parts, you can do whatever you want, make comments, do whatever you want to do, but yes, you know, you're going to get the raw, uncensored video. Look at the white caps up there. I believe we're going to the white caps, so we may see some snow. So it's already snowing in Colorado, it looks like, because that is snow. You said this tunnel is 6.1 miles long. He wants everyone to remain even on the train so the train does not tip over. That was what he just said. That is very interesting, in fact. So we're about to hit a tunnel 6.1 miles long in about 6 minutes, he said. So that is going to be fascinating. So hopefully everybody stays where they're supposed to so the train does not tip and we can continue this video and so I don't have to say hi in the afterlife. So we're going to switch over here again. The world is my oyster. Now, I don't know if you can hear what the conductor's saying or not. You might want to turn up your volume all the way so you can hear what the conductor says. I try to repeat what the conductor says, but again, it's very hard to hear what the conductor is saying. Okay, yes. Very hard to hear what the conductor is saying. Okay, sheer rock face again. Look at that. Look at that wild country. That bridge over there with that vehicle. Can you imagine laying down power lines up there? There's the snow. I told you we're going up there, folks. If you're scared, please get off the train now. If you're scared, please get off the train now. Conductor, I'm scared. Let me off. Let me off. That would be too late, folks, because you are on this ride and you got to grin and bear it. So this train is not meant for people that are easily frightened or have any phobias such as heights, falling rocks, death, and grizzly bears, and wolves, and the Donner Party. Because I'd recommend if anything happens on this train ride up here, only the will survive, right? And this train did derail once, I believe. So this is interesting territory. So hopefully nothing happens. But if anything does happen, people, I will see Jesus, and I am not scared. So, and I was at the downtown New York Port Authority the other night. So, you know, you go out in the wrong way there, you get killed. So, there's risks wherever you go, right? Let me show you this part of the train ride over here. Again, feel free to zoom in. Really not. Oh, here, you got to see over here. These are the white caps. I want to get the best looking scenery for you guys. This is the best looking scenery on the train, I believe. And I hope you don't get motion sickness. Okay, he said this tunnel is 6.1 miles long. He said hang out in whatever car you're in. Do not move because we do not want the train to tip over. This is not a joke. Do not move so the train will not tip over. So I will not be moving so the train does not tip over. Hopefully everyone will adhere to that. Dang, 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 dang. Again, my arm's getting a little bit tired. So when we go through this tunnel, here we are. It is complete darkness. If you hear me yelling or screaming, if you hear me saying bye-bye, that means we are in trouble, okay? And then, well, because I'm uploading this video, there's no need to call anybody, but you may want to come and maybe, come by here and my spirit may haunt you if I feel like it. Because believe me, this would be one haunted train. I'm going to put down the camera now. And this is the last scene for 6 minutes. So hopefully I will say hi to you in 6 minutes. So you can feel the effects of what we're seeing right now. This is complete darkness. This is what we're going to see for 6 straight minutes. So again, if you have any phobias, if you have any fear of the unknown, if you have any fear of the dark, I suggest you watch this video and do not take the train. So, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So if you are watching this live right now, which is impossible to do, you'd be under trepidation. Is the lone wolf going to make it or not? So let's make a bet. Do you think I'm going to make it? Do you think we're going to tip? What do you think the case scenario will be? So, can you imagine walking through this tunnel 6 miles long? It would probably take about 2 hours, if not. No, it would take longer than that because you've got no light, you've got no nothing, so you're walking in the complete darkness. Okay, so just picture this. Picture yourself walking through this tunnel. And if you want to even be more eerie, picture yourself walking through this tunnel at late at night. That's even more eerie, folks, because you cannot see your hand in front of your face right now. Okay, we are in complete darkness. We are in the utter void. We are in the bowels of the earth. I don't even know if they modernized this tunnel. I don't even know. You can feel the bumps. Military bearing is about to go on any minute. If I hear any emergency, anything like that, you know I'll be in my military bearing. I've got a survival pack where I believe I can survive in this situation. I don't want to test it out, but we will see. I'm in the first car, so I'd be hit first, I think. Okay, this tunnel was made in 1923. All this information is available on Wikipedia. Rocky Mountains right now, I believe. Those are the mountains we're going under or through. It's crazy experiencing this in person though, because there is some danger element involved. So for those of you that want to experience it through what I'm experiencing right now, I would suggest that you get this Amtrak. And you can also say, I saw this video. I'm taking it because of the lone wolf. So where we come out, I have no clue. Virtually love the truth. You can see we're still in the complete darkness. You're not missing anything. That's the mirror. Yeah, my lights are off just so you can enjoy the darkness with me. Alright, we are out. I am not dead. So we made it. So everybody can take a deep sigh of relief. Banks will not be haunting you. Look, there's the snow. It's in October, folks. We are 2 days before 2 days before Halloween. Or 3 days. So look, we have the snow. So yes. If it snowed outside, believe me, it's probably pretty cold outside. I don't know how the temperature at this moment, but all right, I'm going to switch to this side so you can see down here, so you can see this. That's over there. So you can see how rustic the buildings look. You can see that over there. Over here, there's just a dirt road. You're not missing much. There's more scenery on your side, on this side of the train, and on that. So, yeah. This is what you'd be seeing if you were on my side of the train. If you're going north. So you just see, I mean, you can see that road and all that other stuff. You can see how I'm trying to get my fingers out of the way here. Okay, let's switch over here again. Because my side is really not much. Over there. Really not much over here either. It's like we're in a forest, woods of some sort. Here we go. There's some more scenery. And if anybody who watches this video spots anything, timestamp it for me, because I will definitely read all the comments and I'll read all your interesting talk and everything like that. So if anybody has any comments they want to make. Or any suggestions or anything like that, I'm good for it. As you can see, I have my door open too, so our scenery will be unobstructed.
Alright folks, we have your attention please. Winter Park's coming up, Fraser Winter Park in about 10 minutes. If you are ticketed for Fraser Winter Park, this is your courtesy call, go to your seat, check around your seat, all your personal items. Fraser Winter Park's coming up. Also, folks, at Fraser Winter Park, if you want to step off this fresh air, you can do so. This will be about a 3 to 5 minute fresh air break. If you want to step off the train, you can do so. Fresh air. Winter Park coming up. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go to Winter Park. I don't know if I need my ticket to get back on Winter Park or not. So if I do, I'm going to be grabbing this real quick because I don't know if I need my ticket to get back on or not. I don't think I do. But just so I don't have any issues. Oh. God. I got my phone. My phone is where my ticket is. Unfortunately, too, folks, if you do not have a smartphone, it's very hard to travel Amtrak because everything is digitalized. So, FYI, please have a smartphone. I'm going to be stepping off the train. We're going to be going to Winter Park. I'm going to be showing you Winter Park. Okay, here is the other side of the train. So, oh, I forgot to show you this over here. Check that out. There you go. That's there. It's kind of hard to get all the scenery in. I know I'm moving my camera pretty quickly, but I want to make sure we're getting all the different scenery in. That'd be a fun place to live. Look at those condos. Bet you they're expensive as all get out. Okay, we are entering Winter Park, Colorado, I believe. Oh, we gotta look at this over here. Shut my door over here. Did not shut. Get in there. Good thing. Why is that not shut? Sorry. Shut my door here. There we go. Oops.
doc and veterinarian, Doc Susie. She was a veterinarian and town doc for 42 years here in the Fraser Valley. And we used to be able to see Doc Susie's home from the tracks here. But as you look around on your left and your right, you see all the new construction. Doc Susie's home was in prime real estate, so they picked it up, moved it into town, and it is now a museum in Fraser. Most of you don't know the name Doc Susie, but you do know the name Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. That television series was based on Doc Susie's life here in the Fraser Valley.
This is gorgeous, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you just think way back when, the history of developing this scenic, the lives that, you know, it must have been crazy back then.
All these houses seem so new. Where
Yeah.
are the houses that have been here for 70 years?
That's what the guy was just
Yeah,
saying.
he said they tore them down.
They tore them down?
Yeah, it's all modernized now.
Or moved
Yeah,
them.
more of it, removed them.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
picture towns in the Rocky Mountains, I'm picturing stuff that's been there for a while.
We might see them coming up past Winter Park.
That's wild. I wonder how many were torn down or just the ones near the trains that were torn down for some reason. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta imagine there's houses that have been out there for.
Oh
100
yeah,
years.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. But probably not near the train, cause yeah.
You can't see it, but there's some old.
But when
houses
you go
out
to the
there.
remote
Yeah.
areas of the yeah, that's
what
what
I'm
you'll
picturing.
see. But
And I wasn't sure if we were gonna be passing through that.
I think we might pass through some old west towns. I think.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on it. It's either the Zephyr or another one. But I heard this is the most beautiful scenic
This route?
route in the United States besides the Empire.
Well, there's Empire.
The Empire goes up through Seattle to the Pacific West Coast and all through the all through the Canadian border.
This doesn't look like it was made in the last 20 years, like every single other building. You know? That wooden one.
Yeah, that wooden one probably has a lot of history to it, you know, but they have to. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to. Unfortunately,
Do you? They don't in New York.
well,
We got
they
some old
don't. They
buildings.
don't in New York, and they don't do it overseas either. So, and I'm in Old Town, Maine. They don't modernize anything over there, in Maine.
My mom's got a house in Maine. I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, we're at Maine.
Bar Harbor.
Bar Harbor. Yeah, I'm way up north in Maine, about an hour away from Canada. I'm in like
Oh,
Bigfoot
past-
territory. You walk outside, you're in the, you're in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but completely different wilderness than here, because here, there's grizzly bear, timber wolves,
Yeah.
cougar, anything. It's dangerous out here if you go out overnight.
Got it.
Yeah, it's scary too. Can we get out? That's where
Yes.
we go
Yeah, it's that
downstairs.
way, yeah, go downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents weren't able to come on this trip.
What's that?
My parents are kind of elderly. They weren't able to do this trip,
Uh-huh.
She's kind of jealous I'm doing a video thing for her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And anyone else that wants to check out YouTube.
I don't know if you saw there was snow a while back.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to snow in Maine in like 2 weeks, but it's crazy that there's snow so far up here.
I think it's supposed to snow here this weekend.
Yeah, I believe it. So we are in Winter Park. It is cold outside, believe it or not. Hey, sir. Oh, do you have is there any way to turn up the conductor so I can hear what the conductor's saying in the room? And that's the train I'm on. So you can see here. Look how long this train is. And look at all the white caps.
Yeah.
How treacherous, sir, is this train ride in the wintertime?
If you're on the train when you go to the
How treacherous is this train ride in the
Sometimes we run
wintertime?
into the problem, but not the problem.
No, it must be beautiful though.
Yeah, oh my God.
All the
yes.
snow and everything.
Yes.
What's better, the Empire coming home or the Zephyr coming home?
I've never seen it.
The Empire.
It's just surprising.
Well, they both got good scenery, but
They
this,
do.
this is the best scenery over here.
Yeah, that's what I was told. And are we going through any old West towns? Are we going through any old West towns?
Yes.
We are? Yeah. Yeah, he said we're going through old West towns. So. Yeah, the conductor said we're going to go through old West towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have to actually see, you know.
How far will we be through Utah around when dusk?
We should be going through Salt Lake. I
Yeah,
believe.
Salt Lake's tonight.
Yeah.
And then Reno's like
I
Denver
trained out
this
of Salt
morning.
Lake City, out of Camp Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Army. The oh, it's gorgeous. But Salt Lake is a whole thing of itself. Yeah, it is getting cold outside, isn't it? It's hard to believe. I mean, it's 2 days away from, you know, Halloween. Where are you from?
New York.
New York? Yeah, I was down at the New York, bus, the Port Authority bus station.
Yeah.
That's no fun because I had to take a Greyhound to get to Chicago because of the mudslide that kicked everyone off the train from Boston to Chicago.
I'm taking that bus ride.
Yeah, not a fun one, right? You're like a stupid cattle. On, yeah.
No one warned me it was gonna be so flat
Yeah.
in Chicago, and then like halfway through the bus ride, I'm like, wait a minute, what? Why is there no? I have not seen a hill in 100 miles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the history through here is incredible, man. Because if you think about the lives, you know, in the you know, the Native Americans and everything that everybody went through to get here, out west. You ever see Yellowstone, the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've
18
seen Yellowstone, not seen the show.
Yeah, if you want to get a thing of the Old West, the show, I believe it's 1835, or the one before that, really gives you a thing of where they take the wagon trains and they try to come out here and all the treachery and, I mean, everyone basically.
Is it a drama, like a
Yeah, it's a drama.
scripted show?
Well, it's based on, you know, it's based on history, but it's not based on any particular historical character.
Is it more documentary style or more like drama? TV
Dramas,
show?
yeah, drama. Yeah, it's not like,
characters and all that.
characters and everything like that, but it just tells you what they went through, you know, and everything.
What's your name?
Tim, your name is?
Rob.
Rob, nice to meet you.
My family's over here.
Oh,
Nice to meet you, Tim.
nice to meet you. Have fun, man. Enjoy. Yeah, so this is Wintertown, Colorado. It's getting kind of cold. I'm getting back on the train because getting cold out here. Hello.
You ain't used to this kind of weather. No? I know. Y'all need
Yeah, how do I
no
get back
sleeves.
upstairs?
Jump down here for that.
Oh, up here. So you can see the stairs are quite thin, but DC. Back in my little cart. So folks, that is Winter Park, and believe me, it is cold outside. This is from the other side of the train because we're just looking on the other one, so it is quite cold outside. Alright, I'm going to restart the video in a few seconds.